All right, we've been talking all morning long about events that are going to memorialize 9/11 and the 20th anniversary of that awful day. Different events doing different things, some filled with obviously a lot of sadness and remembrance, and others looking forward and bringing communities together. We have one of those right there right now. Jay Stollman, if you know or have heard him perform, he's been a Connecticut landmark, I can say, for many years as a rock and roller who's played with just about them all. And he's part of a big show that's going on tomorrow night at the brand new Sacred Heart University Community Theater, which is right there in downtown Fairfield tomorrow night. Jay Stollman joins us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Matthew. How are you today?
That is so formal. Thank you. Nice to see you, sir.
Because we have it going on. We have it going on like
that. Jay and I have been friends for many years. Jay, take us back over the years. We've asked this to a number of people. I'm going to throw a curveball at you. 20 years ago, where were you?
Wow. 20 years ago, I was writing music for TV. I still do it to some degree. I was working for the advertising promotion department in New York City for NBC, writing the music, the themes, and the promos for the Today Show, writing music for Sex and the City, writing music for the Food Network. I was heavily into licensing music for TV and film and composing for media.
Working in the city, you saw the way the city changed in just a flashpoint, didn't you?
Yeah, well, that was right in the throes of, being in the city and being, hard at work in New York society. And when that happened, it was like the air was let out of the balloon. Like it was like there was no oxygen in the city. Everything just held, and you didn't know what to think first. Obviously, we were attacked, and that was a bizarre circumstance because in my lifetime, I've never experienced being in a country that was under attack. You read about it everywhere else, but not here. So it was a jarring bolt of reality. And the city lost its air. It just changed everything, and not just the city, but the state, the country, the world. Yeah. So but it was like the microscope came way into New York when I was there.
A lot of artists over the years have said that they were much different going forward. That nobody was immune from the feeling and the moment that it changed something for them. And I'm bringing that to today because you're part of a show that's going on tomorrow night at the Sacred Heart University Community Theater, which is kind of bringing together those stories, but bringing the family forward. Talk about this concert that you have going on.
Well, when you're offered an opportunity to do something like this, you have to think, how do we want to honor the day and the event? And at the same time, we don't want to turn this into sort of a maudlin, depressing event. We will pay honor and remembrance to the people who were greatly affected by this event. We have a friend of ours who is was a first responder, part of the New York Fire Department, who was there hands-on, and he will say a few words. A guy named Billy Rick, and actually, one of our vocalists, Veronica Martel. This is her husband, and so they have a direct connection to Veronica. Will be singing in the show, and her husband will be sharing some of his experiences. Excuse me. And then, part of the idea for me was, how do I handle this without turning it into a downer? So I think when our country, when our people or any people are attacked, the idea is to knock you down, stop you, hurt you. And, as humans and as Americans, that's not who we are. You don't knock us down. You don't stop us. So we're going to go on and we're going to put on a show that celebrates some joy and life in spite of what was attempted
that resilience
to hurt us.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And I mentioned at the beginning, Jay's performed with a number of big stars over the years. He's a big one himself. All kidding aside, he's a tremendous performer. But you got a big one, a big name tomorrow night as well. He's a local guy now, but he's well known around the world. Who's performing?
Well, I have the good fortune to have met many people in my life that are talented and profound in their careers. And Jose Feliciano, who is a 9-time Grammy Award winner. Jose has been nominated for like 19 Grammys, and he's won 9 times, including having the Laris Lifetime Achievement Award. Jose heard I was doing this show and said, I would love to stop by and perform on that night with you if you'll have me. And I absolutely said, Jose, my stage is your stage,
There
buddy.
you go.
To have someone of that magnitude want to be involved, and it just blows me away. People are really, really touched by the significance of the 20th anniversary of 9/11, and also want to get out there after the pandemic. On top of everything else,
That's right.
we want to try to return some normalcy to our lives and celebrate just life in general and do what we do. We want to be ourselves, and that
What better way to
as
do
artists.
it, right? What
Yeah.
better way to do
Yeah.
it than tomorrow night? Tickets available.
Absolutely.
Again, it's right in downtown Fairfield. It's the old movie house they redid. It's a beautiful place right by the
fantastic
gazebo. $25 tickets. They're available tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. You can see their family, Jay Stollman, Jose Feliciano, and a whole bunch of others performing. Jay, good to see you. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Matt. Always good to talk to you.
All right.